Bananas are a delicious fruit, but can only be grown in specific tropical climates that offer enough heat and rain to allow the stem to grow. People often wonder whether or not it's possible to grow a banana using only a store-bought fruit that is planted in the ground. After all, the banana should have seeds inside, right? Another question people often ask is whether a banana plant can be grown indoors where the climate is easier to control. There are multiple types of banana, ranging from small plantains to the dessert bananas most Western audiences see in the supermarket on a regular basis. This guide seeks to answer this and other questions by providing a comprehensive guide on how to grow a banana tree using easy-to-find items. What you will need. The truth is that there are numerous misconceptions about the bananas bought from stores. Most of them have been genetically altered to not have seeds, which prevents the average customer from using one to grow their own plant. If you are interested in growing your own banana plant, you need to find something called the sucker or seeds purchased from a third-party retailer like Amazon. Despite the sometimes high cost of bananas, the seeds are typically inexpensive and easy to find. So you will need a banana sucker or seed, compost, soil that is 40% organic matter, plenty of water, a sunny spot in the yard. Instructions. Whether or not you locate a sucker or seed, the instructions for growing your own banana plant will remain the same. It is also important to note that bananas are actually herbs, so they don't grow on trees. Instead, they have long, thick stems that resemble tree trunks. Keep this in mind when planting and follow the rest of these instructions. Soak the seeds in warm water. One of the most important steps for growing bananas from seeds is preparing the seed before it goes into the ground. To help the seed sprout, soak them in warm water for 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes you will see the hard outer shell of the seed loosen, and some tendrils might poke through. This is normal. Banana seeds vary in size, but don't be worried if you can only find small ones. Prepare a warm outdoor area. While the seeds are sprouting in the water, create the ideal outdoor area for the banana plant. This should be a bed in a super sunny area or a pot or planter that can be moved indoors and outdoors, but always kept warm. Use potting soil mixed with 40% organic compost to create the ideal solution for banana growth. If you choose to plant outdoors, be prepared to transplant the bananas if you live in a cool climate. This is not a hardy herb, and it will not survive the cold winter months common in temperate and colder climates. During the transplant, keep the soil damp and remember to give the bananas time to acclimate to the indoor environment. Plant the seeds. After soaking the seeds, bring them to the potting area and bury them 1 to 4 inches deep in the soil. Then, cover the soil with more compost. The ground needs to then be watered so that the soil is damp but not soaked. Bananas prefer acidic soil with a pH of 5.5 to 6.5. So consider using a test to determine the soil's pH and invest in a good quality fertilizer to adjust levels accordingly. Also check out our 4-in-1 digital soil tester. This upgraded soil tester comes with a 4-in-1 function to measure the soil moisture, pH, temperature, and sunlight level of plants, which can help you take better care of flowers and plants. Link is given in the description. Do check out. Maintain the right conditions for growth. Once the banana seeds are in the ground, keep the soil damp for at least 2 weeks. This facilitates the growth of the plant and helps ensure it will remain strong and healthy. Since bananas need an inordinate amount of potassium to grow healthy roots, consider making your own organic compost by combining household waste matter like fruit and vegetable peels, coffee grounds, and even bits of decomposable paper. This should be spread evenly across the surface of the banana plant space in the garden or pot in the house. Be patient. Bananas take a long time to grow. Sometimes they will start to sprout through the soil in as little as 2 weeks or as long as 2 months. Try to keep the soil damp throughout this time and keep the temperature consistent around and over 60 degrees Fahrenheit. If you keep the plant indoors, consider using a heated propagator. Additional tips and tricks. The banana plant can often test an individual's patience because it takes a while for the fruit to blossom, especially for someone who lives in a colder climate. While there are several varieties of banana meant to be grown in cooler, hardy climates, these are typically not eaten and are meant to be ornamental. For a regular tropical variety, the following tips and tricks can help the plant remain healthy and strong. Plant the banana early in the year to get enough time to grow. Soak the seeds in damp paper towels. Plant in pots to keep the herbs indoors during winter. Use your own compost to raise soil potassium levels. Don't use meat, fish, or eggs in the compost. Plant multiple seeds in different locations to increase your chances of success. What kind of trees do bananas grow on? Have you ever seen a banana plant and wondered what kind of trees bananas grow on? Although most of us call them banana trees, you would be surprised to know that they are actually very larger herbs that are cousin plants to orchids and lilies, and bear one of the most sought-after fruits that are enjoyed by many. Similar to how tulip plants grow, banana trees grow from rhizomes or clumped roots. Thereafter, the banana cluster is produced by the sprouting trunk that appears from beneath the ground. These include the 500 or so banana plant species that can be found around the world. These giant herbs grow best in their natural tropical habitats or one that mimics them. How many bunches of bananas grow on one tree? If you have a banana plant and are wondering how many bunches of bananas grow on one tree, then we have the answer for you. When growing a banana plant, take heed of how it grows, as this is a great indication of how many bunches of fruit you can expect it to bear. Keeping a careful eye on the tree's buds as they unfold, you would notice their tiny flowers growing in double rows. These flowers will each grow into individual bananas or fingers, as they are commonly known. The reference to calling the fruit fingers is because the individual rows of bananas are known as the hand. You can expect about 9 to 12 hands in total from each stem, which can add up to more than 230 fruit. However, these trees produce only one bunch of bananas. How tall can banana trees grow? Ever wondered how tall can a banana tree grow? Well, with a 9-month span. Banana plants grow quite rapidly and can reach heights of 20 to 50 feet, depending on the environment they're grown in and the type of bananas you're growing. Therefore, you should also take note that cultivated banana plant varieties grow to different heights. Again, this will also depend on the conditions they're growing in and the care and maintenance they're afforded. Your tree may reach a height of 16 feet, while you may spot others of the same species growing as tall as 23 feet or larger. The dwarf Cavendish banana plant can reach a height of up to 10 feet. The banana tree leaves also play a big part in its height, as they can grow to about 3 meters long and 60 centimeters wide. Indoor varieties grow much smaller than banana trees planted in outdoor gardens due to the fact that they have more space to spread outside. How much sun do banana plants need? Knowing how much sun do banana plants need is essential in keeping them healthy and happy when growing them indoors or outdoors. Although they are quite hardy, banana trees also have their specific demands like most other garden plants. To ensure that they grow their best and thrive, these trees need exposure to full sunlight. If you live in a region that has sunny weather most of the year, then these glorious plants would be happy to bask in the sun through the day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and are now able to grow healthy bananas that you can enjoy without fears of human exploitation, ridiculous shipping prices, and the ever-present fruit flies at the supermarket. As someone who loves bananas, it's great to be able to grow my own varieties and actually see what a banana is supposed to look and taste like when not genetically engineered to be a dessert banana. We will also recommend you to watch our next video about how you can grow cucumbers quickly. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, and feel free to leave any suggestions or comments below. Thank you.